Good evening, everyone. Virgo here. It is April 19th, 2021. Happy Monday to everyone. This was not the video that I was planning on making. I'll be working on that video next. But I have a true blue cyber stalker. And it happens to be the owner of the channel called Cameras of Mass Destruction. Now, let me tell you a little information about cameras, okay? Cameras of Mass Destruction was actually one of the channels that is one of Brian Sessions' lapdogs. He's a kid. He's only in his early to mid-20s. And we had a little going about, which you can find in my channel lineup, where we were both on a panel, and he threw a bunch of questions about the cat Nat at me and her campaign, and I answered all of those questions effectively, and he continued to deflect, and eventually rage quit. Well, apparently I've been living in his head rent-free since then, and as you can see up here in my notifications, it shows where he had put up a video called Virgo Triad Needs Help, Watchdogs. This was 30 minutes ago. Let me tell you what that entailed. I have had to make my Twitter account private because this jackass has decided that going on to my personal, which is under Virgo, because you guys know I go by Virgo no matter what, my personal Twitter account, and actually look at where I had spoken to unemployment with regards to when my business was struggling due to the illness and I became eligible for some unemployment benefits. God forbid, right? That's something to be terribly ashamed of. Then he posts, because I had Little Man as my moniker, then he posts Little Man's GoFundMe from when Little Man had bloat as a very little puppy, you remember, about 18 months ago? And you guys helped me get him out of the hospital. Apparently I'm a terrible person because of this, or he thinks he's exposed something in some way. So, if you will watch what I'm going to do here, this is in the notifications, okay? You see how it says he put up Virgo Triad Needs Help, Watchdogs, because he was planning to expose that. Even though, news for you there, cameras, you expose that, and I'll get you on a privacy violation and for cyber stalking. But here we go. The video has now been made private. He's either deciding to try to add stuff to it or falsify some more things or whatever. But I want you guys to know, any one of you that loses a business or that has a business that is holding on by the skin of its teeth because of this illness, do not feel badly for having to file with unemployment that you have paid into for damn near 35 years. Do not feel bad or guilty about doing that. Those monies have been set aside for you. You worked for that money, and if you need it in order to help you get through, then you go after it. Now, my statement to the unemployment office that I was speaking to was simply that I was having a problem with information getting through to the place that identifies you. And I was trying to get some assistance with that. But because of it being under Virgo and Little Man being the picture, this absolute ass of a human being decided that he was going to actually attempt to try to embarrass me over it. So I wanted for everyone to know what we're dealing with here. And I wanted to make sure that if anybody ever feels that they have been shamed for needing assistance in the middle of an illness like this, or could potentially lose one of their businesses, or has been laid off, as has my spouse, you worked for that money, you deserve that money, and no one has the right to try to shame you. Cameras of mass destruction. Little hint for you here, dear. It's been notated that you are now cyber stalking. You are now attempting to get personal information to expose it online, and that will be submitted. Watch yourself, young man. Everyone, I will be back with another video this evening, and I hope that all of you have a wonderful Monday and have the opportunity to see it. Take care.